Okay, let's do an audio check. How do I sound? Audio check. How do I sound? Audio check. How do I sound? I really need a thingy for this, a bigger thingy to cover this mic, so that way I'm not popping my peas. What's going on, Antonio? At least Drummer is in chat early. Wow. Anarchy, main story, Baldi's quest. That's my quest. I'm already bald. Does that mean I completed the quest first? Bulk up. That's dome. I had more to that, and then I forgot. What's going on, Don? One day, Don. One day. Very excited. Hairline, mostly bald. A little bit of scruff there. A little bit of fuzz from one day of not shaving my head. Mimi's the best unlike me, and my hairline is true. She is over there eating her lunch that I just made for her. Doing the thing. Doing her pose on Persona. I failed her greatly. It took me a lot of pulls, like we're talking like 80 plus pulls or whatever, just to get a character. Hopefully your pulls have been good for you, Antonio. Balding before, balding after he gets old. Wow. Wow, Cashew's not bald. But he did drop a big feather, tail feather. Poor Choo Choo. But yeah, Odyssey starts tomorrow. You shaved your face and it feels cold. I haven't shaved my face in about 7 years. I keep it trim. Electrical shaver for the mustache and the eyebrows, but not shaved my face. That would kind of feel weird at this point. But yes, the freshly shaved face always brings a certain chill to it. Alright, show me the cash submarines. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Gotta repair. Are you gonna pick up Odyssey tomorrow, Dawn, or still holding off? At this point, I think I'm going to stream it for like Friday through to next Friday. Don't tell beta. Because Odyssey's going to be popping pretty hard. I'm looking forward to it. I'm very excited. So expect some hard extra rimming for this week just because exciting times. Six-barrel rifle for Helldivers, plasma gun stratagem, laser, sentry, and a teleporter pack. Teleporter pack. Interesting. Oh, this was not good. This is the opposite of good. That's okay, submarine number 2, you tried. On to submarine 3, how did you do? I mean, 5 of those is good, but the rest of this is terrible. No, gotta repair, because they alternate. Yep. But yeah, no. Let me see. Okay. I hate how long these scenes take to skip. Solu, you will be able to teleport inside me in 17. I just said you saw your message. What does a teleporter pack mean? This is not good. This is terrible. We had 1 decent sub and then 3 terribles. Could it have been worse? Yes. But it wasn't pretty good at all. How do the teleport packs work? And also, tell me more about the 6-barrel gun. Is there finally going to be a replacement for my autocannon? I think not. Usurper. You teleport short distances. If you end up inside something, it explodes. Gotcha. So you essentially get blink. 6-barrel gun is a primary. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, well, I mean, that's on the 17th, right? It's not too far off. I still haven't completed the previous war bond, but you know. No minions for us. I'm still trying to get a little bird for Ray. I got a little Mamulja baby automaton thingy. But not anything. Alright, see how much money we made. Trash, trash, trash. Trash, 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 trash. Garbage, trash, 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 trash. None of these items are so saturated from submarines that they're not even worth putting in your stuff. Alright, platinum, garbage. Alright, let's see how much money we made. First set of submarines, drum roll. Let's see, we have 120 grand. 90 grand, so that's 210 grand. 250 grand. 302 grand. 587 grand. That's not, I mean, it's okay. So I wouldn't necessarily say that's good for submarines. But free half a mil for 36 hours. You got the X2 on 97 totems. Jeez, I'm so sorry, Don. That is a lot of totems. I'm glad you got it though. It is very nice. But oof. Brutal, dude. Are you gonna use it, or is it one of those things that you're just like for the collection? Let's put our jute yarn in here as well. Why do I have two of these skirts? Woolen yarn. These are from those rugs. But congrats, the X2 mount is very nice. I still like the Valle Garmanda one, the X1 mount, as probably the best one. 3 is probably at the bottom. 2 and 4 are kind of tied, but I think I like 2 more than 4 in regards to just the bonus little shinies. You have all mounts on the random, gotcha. So you get what you get. That's fair. I respect that. I have... Oh, Seki found another mime. Now she's getting mimed into the ground. She's getting mimed on. Oopsies. 4 is your favorite. I don't think I've had a very good look at number 4 to have a proper opinion on it. I've certainly seen, you know, the stills of it, but I haven't seen... It's got the big sword for Alexander along the back, right? It's got the Alexander motif from Final Fantasy IX. Alright, I'm unlocking Pandemonium. So I haven't done it. But I progressed the quest. I go to talk. Who is this Themis person? The fuck is Themis? And why are they all up in my business? I have no idea who they are. Themis, these nuts? Fuck. You're right. Got him. But yeah, they're this white-haired, blue-eyed ancient. So I'm guessing there's somebody important, I guess. Terrible. 9 is okay, but the rest of this is actually just trash. My submarines are lacking. Asm made like 3 million today alone. Off of like, I don't know, she had like 3 sets of submarines though. That's pretty good, that's pretty good. That's pretty good sub, I'll take that. I just need all the subs to bring stuff like that to be comparable. To be really worth the effort that's being put into them. That went into them, because it is a lot of work, by the way. Making submarines is not easy work. These are upgraded submarines too. These aren't just regular submarines. So the amount of work that's required for this, it's a lot of materials. It's pretty crazy. Ah, my tea's so hot. Ow. Beta, I broke 100 grand. I took an armor piece that has a chance to, first of all, it gave me a lot of armor, but second of all, it has a chance to cause like 160 electricity damage anytime I get hit. And Obliterate's pretty fantastic. This is terrible. I mean, I'll take those two, and the rugs are nice, but it could be worse. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with my Mass Effect build. Shotgun and snipers. Shotgun and snipers. Let me for up close, and then I'll carry a melee weapon just for flavor. Hola Ray, buenos días. Good morning. How's it going? Oh, jeez. Okay, now that is straight money right there. You'll see why I'm happy about getting 13 of those here when I go sell. No, I didn't get out there. I got distracted with Psyche and then stuff here, so I didn't get a chance to actually go all. It wasn't where I thought I was going, and there were gigs nearby, so I did some gigs there just so that I could partake. So for stream then, yeah. Can't go wrong with the shotgun and snipers. I mean, something for max distance for safety and something for up close, right? EP-ish. The EP-ish comes through. We're doing 3 rounds of PvP today, and then I don't know after that. The stories for the quests are a backup. I'm gonna do some of them, or at least one of them. Ooh, money. But yeah, so I believe I'm kidnapping Azim. Speaking of the devil, there she is. I'll get your light here in a second. Yay, more garlic. I already have 1,000 of each of these items. Because for 1 year, I've sent out 6 retainers, actually 9 retainers, to get mats. So I've got. Fucking welcome. I need a little bird for Ray. I think Azim still needs them too. The retainers, they do not cooperate. All right, how much money did we make? Sell all the trash first. Azim, who the fuck is Themis? That's what I was asking earlier, because I just got to them in the storyline I'm doing to unlock the Pandemonium Rays. Themis, fucking spoilers. Got her. I'm not ready. Brady, can you believe that Azim just spoiled the story for me? Eat me? Okay, serve it up. What's this? Alright, Azim, look at my poor pathetic sub. Let's see what we got. We got 4. We got 114 grand. Alright, so we got 264 grand. What else do we have here? We have 376 grand. 476, 493. Oh, thanks. 493, 494, 574, and then the big one. This is all from one submarine. I'll take that. And that's 800 grand, over just under $1 million. So I'll take that. I'm so sorry, but you know sometimes on the internet they miss the breaks. Well done. Well done. I appreciate that. You're here for some PvP. Let's hook people up. I don't know what map it is today. Please tell me it's Onsol. Lie to me. Don't tell me that it's Ice Map. Fucking lie to me and just tell me that it's Onsol Hacker. Hacker. I'll switch over right now to hard. Actually, I can just go on Raijin. Why not? Let's get started with the pain. You logged in earlier. It's Onsol. Thank you very much, Veda. I'm glad you took out a sub just to check that out for me. That's how you know your homeboy's an ace. When they willingly. Oh no, Ray's suffering alone. Somebody yell at Ray for doing this on her by her own instead of asking people to come with her. Shut up. I see you. It's definitely for sure Onsol and totally not shattered today. Thank you, Finny. I appreciate that. Ropal. Brady. So here's a question, valid question. Is it different at all? Obviously there's with depending on who you bring along, but is there much of a difference? You guys solo called out Ray. I would too. Azim, accept your invite. We're gonna go beat bitches up. It's us. We're bitches. Is there a big difference in variant in regards to the two? I didn't think that there was much of a difference, but I don't know. Maybe there is. What's up? What's up, Krister? What it do? This is daily PvP if you'd like to get one in. I'm a kidnap Finny and Brady for one after this as well. But I think this group is full if you want to come along, Krister, because you do come with this on the daily. So, snagging up bodies. Are you doing it? Wait, are you doing Moogle Tome event on your alt as well, Finny? Get him some goodies? And all that shit? Hell no. How did you do Demi-Atmas but you won't do Moogle Tome event? I might try and do a few things if they're easy. Yeah, no, I mean they're pretty easy. If you get an easy weekly, right? You never finish Demi-Atmas? Gotcha, roger that. I said, look at this shit. I still need to do this, but Asm ruined the story for me, so I can't even do it anymore. I have no willpower. Thank you, Asm. I still need to unlock that shit. Ah, gross. Okay, fine. Sorry, voice. Be in the class that you want XP on. I want XP on Paladin. Yeah, Paladin's almost 68. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it, we bought. Look at that. Check out that full Alexander set, by the way. I farmed that. How gross is that? Gross. And the for Ultimog, I don't think I have Ultimog unlocked on the Raijin and Fu. But I'll see about maybe unlocking that. Brady, are you going to do it on REL as well? Because if so, I believe I can rush unlocking it. It's already noon. It is, Poppy. When I start of this. And once you have your perfect Eviscerator, are you getting the good tertiary stats for your Eviscerator? Yeah, the Ultimog ready into the Sildin. I mean, 6 runs is pretty easy. Like, it took us, like, what, half an hour? That's cake. Azim said she refuses to do it on any of her alts. Say what do you want about me? I'm always down to do content. I mean, you've never been toxic or super negative here, Don. I enjoy your company. I don't know who's saying shit about you, but you have been exemplary. Sure, you might have the occasional hot take here and there, and then I'm like, no. I know, Wolfie. Me and Finny just did 3 of them with a group of 4, though 6 runs in like an hour. Gotcha, so you're good. So if I'm not dying of heat, death, I'm down to help. I mean, if you already did Umbrella, there's no point in doing extras. You're here to judge, judge away. Aren't you tired of being pleasant? Don't you just want to go toxic? So I've talked about it before. I have anger issues, Cub. I keep it in check just because I've worked systems because I'm so fucking old. I've worked my systems into place to keep it all in check and be thoughtful and not be a raging, angry individual. But on occasion, Cub, same. They're underneath the skin. There is it, but every once in a while it bubbles up and it is kind of toxic. You're the maddest person? Wow. This isn't a competition. See, I've been rescheduled. She has double booked this afternoon. No! I said I didn't really need a full hour, but did want to ask her about this one thing the other guy keeps doing and gave her a quick summary. And she said she would reschedule for tomorrow. Ooh, okay. To talk about it? Okay, well, I mean, Friday meeting. Eater of Souls quest. That's a good fucking question. What is an Eater of Souls quest? My anger issues are slowly being grumpy all the time issues. Yeah, I mean, that's one way to certainly parse it, Wolfie. Eater of Souls, Final Fantasy XIV. This is the Pandemonium quest. So there's a Pandemonium quest somewhere in there. Proceed to the Ethereal Lens and wait at the destination. Enter Anabasos, the 9th circle. So you're on the last tier for that. But I mean, I was very angry as a child. Like I was pissed off because no food, no food, no clothes, Not much going on. Had a brilliant brain at the time. Had all these immense capabilities and just kept banging my head against that glass ceiling. You finished the Pendulines. Very nice, Krister. Very nice. So when we get to doing the things, I mean, I guess I could stop being a lazy bitch. Where do you unlock a thingy? I'm guessing hold on. Were you angry or hangry? I was definitely angry, but my anger had hanger in it too. So it compiled itself essentially. Man, look at all these fucking blue quests. The Rise and Fall of a Gentleman. Hell, that's the very first Hildebrand quest, right? Enter the Viper. No thanks. Gross. So you want to be a pugilist? No, not really. I think Charlene for the start. You know what? You're right, because that's where the vendor is, right? You're right, Brady. Are you so reasonable and correct all the time, Brady? Charlene for the start of the variant because they come from Nerdman. What's his face? Nerdman. What's his face? It'd be down here, right? A key to the past. Where no Loprit has gone before. Can they stay there? A heartless hypothesis. Wandering minstrel. Jesus Christ. A mission in Mordona. I mean, it'll be a blue quest. I'm guessing it's this one because this is where the vendor is. A key to the past. Yeah, this is the vendor. Not hi, Shallowmore. I love her. Oh, geez, Mononoke aware. So yeah, this is definitely them. Yeah, that's just so then. Blah 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 blah. Something. What's her face? Nerd, it's me. I'm a nerd. What's going on, Allie? Tell Momodi I'm on my windows. I'll simply refuse, Mistress Momodi. How's it going, Allie? Do you think the Loprids taste like tofu since they are artificial or rabbit? I don't think they taste like rabbit at all. I think they're going to taste like... Yeah, tofu would probably be a good similar texture because I feel like they're just like gelatinous beans with some electrical currents going through them. Making grocery list. So much meat is on sale. Oh, are you gonna pick up ribs? What you gonna pick up? What's on? I need to look at my meat flyer for the week. I fucking said what I said. That's just the flyer for the meat store. It's a meat flyer. I need to check that. Though last time they had a pound, they had little packages of a pound of ground turkey and ground extra lean ground chicken. So I picked up like 12 of those. They were $3 a pop. So I was like, hell yeah, let's go. Well, I think they're pretty flavorless and tasteless, Don. They're just gel inside a meat suit. If you pop one of them, it's like aliens with the synths. Pork shoulder roast, flank steak, ground chicken, strong. Absolutely strong. The first and the latter, absolutely, because you know me and red meat don't really mix. Ground chicken, oh, I love ground chicken, Finny. Costco used to sell it by the tube, and then they stopped, which makes me upset because it was really good quality. Costco has quality shit, and it was just congrats of the day, and I was so excited. Yeah, no, look, that stuff goes on sale. Who's this person? I don't recognize her. Who is she? You are Kokoshu. Sure you are. But yeah, no, they had a pound for $3.50 for extra lean ground chicken and turkey. So I was like, you know what? Yes, I desire this. So actually what I've been doing of late, since we can get fries on the cheap, and it's literally just, they're pretty clean. It lists what the ingredients are, and it's just potato. So I've been taking to making like a nice teriyaki ground chicken or teriyaki or ground teriyaki turkey, and then pouring that on my fries. Fries and meat, delicious. Aldi, your beloved. I've never been to an Aldi. All right, there we go. VNC dungeon unlocked. This is subterranean Noxus one. Bro, that sounds so good. It goes very well. I wouldn't have expected fries. I understand what I must do. Okay. I'm signing a contract here. But yeah, no. I mean, look, I love me a good mash. What do you mean? Complete the quest, the key to the past. Is that the end quest for this? Oh, key to the past. Never mind. All right, cool. So can do that, and we'll get rid of the big tomes. Fries are excellent vessels for various. And yeah, no, they absolutely are. They absolutely are. And it's potato, right? So you're getting the nutrients from a potato as you normally would. It's not mashed potato, so I'm dodging the butter because it's got to have some butter in it. I'm sorry, that's just the rules. Listen, I'm very health conscious and count my calories, but it's got to have a little bit of butter. And potatoes are the most satiating food in the world. There's a list. You can look it up. Potatoes at the top. They fill you up. They don't fill me up very good though. You know how people complain about like Five Guys amount of fries? Like in one sitting, I could eat all that bag of fries. I love fries. Jesus Christ. You never take potato slander? Not even once. Not in this house. Fuck! I was lied to. What do I want? Okay, sure. It's this map. Alright, let's get ready to have people PvE. I was keyed on wrong. Class, oopsies. Oopsies. I'm sorry, Brady. Do you want to pop out and back in? Misery. Yes. Prepare to PvE. I've seen a thing before of how like a whole baked potato is the most satiating, and then the more you break up potato, the less satiating it becomes. I eat a potato chip. Gotcha. Okay, well, maybe. I mean, that makes sense. I guess we are removing a lot of the starch as well, right? Tomes instead of XP today. Done. I ain't mad at Tomes. You can eat an entire bag, but it would be bad for you. It wouldn't be bad for me at this point, but we are going to the left. Fuck that. I'm going down the middle. Everybody else can, the PvEers can go to the left. Like I know a full baked potato fills me up, but I can eat like 5 bags of chips. That's insane. It's I stay, it is I stay. I am mad for getting to use your oldest Moogle Tomes. So now, is that what happens to them, Wolfie? That sucks. Fuck that Dark Knight. Look, I see Dark Knights and they are going down. No, my body! You jerks! Alright, what are we gonna do here? Alright. Alright, let's go in there and hit all of red with this. Heal the homies, get out of there. Hey, don't let a warrior get back here. Alright, I got that one instead. Oh no, nice try. Alright, look, listen, we hit these dudes here. Got a knockout out of that, I'll take it. Let's see, 1,200 job mastery crystals. Jeez, I'm so sorry, Wolfie Christ. That's a lot. You got ribbons too often in OC. They do like to ribbon it. Oh, fuck that. Let's go bully blue, I guess, at their entrance. There's sometimes WoW player. Have you looked at the housing? Yeah, I have. Every single thing, every single blog that they put out. It looks fantastic. It looks really good. Two things of note on that. First of all, does it look really nice? Hell yes, it does. But the thing is, it's gonna be under WoW systems, so that makes it not nice. You're gonna have to run some old fucking raid or whatever for the rarest thing. It's gonna be not fun. Let's get that out the way. But is the system itself great? Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see, but I also don't care till next season. I would have joined for PvP. Oh shit, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Let's go this way. Fuck you. Dark Knight, eat my ass. Sorry, language. No, my people are over here. You guys are in a very bad spot, by the way. We don't want to be over there because they're just going to come in and do that sort of thing. Okay, you think you're being slick? Red Mage, look at this Red Mage. Somebody please come and handle this. Thank you. At $1 to $1 in this economy? Let's try. Wait, is this our hole? This is our hole. Okay. I thought I was in fine $10 in this economy. That's why it's $1 because of the fucking inflation. Jesus. Watch out, Brady. I'm sorry, Brady. I couldn't do much about that. I see you're Astro, the best class in PvP and PvE and possibly of all time. Really, Elk? Do you speak highly of the Astrologian? Do you perhaps partake in the Astrologianing? I explicitly PvP on Astro or White Mage Elk. It's too solid. It's too good. Front lines, CC, it's powerful. Good morning, Elk. Buenos dias. I hope the booch is with you to this day. Alright, go fuck people up. You're all buff. Alright. Destroy that white mage, please. That's right, go immune with your bitch ass. Low tier ass Dark Knights. An article about how bad the booch is for you. I mean, I would want information on the survey. Like, are we talking the large booch? Are we talking excessive booch? Are we talking a shot glass of booch? How much booch are we talking about? Slender, embrace the call of the mother. Embrace the call of the all mother, it's true. Team Baldcap forever, Antonio. Unable to not be Team Baldcap at this point. So I'm really enjoying it in Raid more than you thought you would, which is already a lot. That's good. I'm glad. I like it in PvP a lot. Really? That's what you're gonna be? Oh, they're fucking dead. I love it when a Dark Knight tries their bullshit without anybody else around them. It's hilarious. Pinch. Okay. It's kind of funny how the pro PvPers, regardless of when I decide to hit them with my CC, they just never get hit. It's weird. Like I have a double crowd control ability, and it doesn't seem to work. I'll PvP your P. Mira, you tell me with a good time, Poppy. Fuck you. You don't get to heal. Yep, try it. Go for it. Yep. 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 I mean, they're here together. That much is obvious. Let's see, why does go for so long? 600 is way too much. You know, it's just... They should all be like 400 points. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. He's gonna chain me here. Yeah. Nope, stunned his ass. We just don't have the people for this. Our people aren't giving chase. Back to the crystal. They're gonna jump dropping from above, by the way, so be careful there. Don't go under the bridge. Fuck. Okay, well, Blue's chasing me under the bridge. Love that for me. What it sounds like though is don't trust homebrewed booch. I sent Elka a link on how to homebrew his own booch. I'm curious as to what the bit is that makes it unhealthy. I'm curious. Look, somebody with the name of Internet Shaquille wouldn't lie to me about the booch. And my red sauce. Unclean processing and reactions to the fermentation process. Gotcha. Gotcha. I mean, that makes sense. See? Okay. Yeah. Every single time. Oh, they're gonna push us here. Oh, BRB gonna hunt Solu down. Do it, Allie. Come on over. Worst I can do is root you in place. And I'll fucking do it too. You consume lead little by little, Finny, and you become immune. Is that how that works? I'm not sure that's how that works. Here, allow me to give you buffs, friends. Like, here's the thing, that Dark Knight and that Warrior aren't even very good. They're just annoying. Blue's gonna head us off. Go up this way, up this way, up this way, up this way, up this way. Don't go to the tunnel. Blue's gonna head you off. Capybara of Escape. Or in them in Kivana. I don't know. I can check here. Shortly. Oof. Yep, there goes Blue. Alright, well, I'm doing work here, so that's good. Good job, team. Or max battle high, so we got that going for us. Probs to war. Is that who's doing the runs now? There's duty failed. I mean, so here goes that Dark Knight. Who's this? Vor Azrael. Alright. Here you go. Do what you will. Gotta drop in. Drop your dots on fools and then get the hell out. There's no Trust Hunter who gets a little too into PvP. I get that. Our team just got the crystal. I mean, we can still win here. You just gotta go poach the hell out of blue here. Get that bard right there. Get this gunbreaker. Nope, you don't get away. And of course, here goes these two idiots. They just keep dying too. That's the best part. They're trying. Ah, my body. Listen, we just need to get some kills here on anybody. Literally, turn around and fight these dudes. Let's go. No, okay. Well, we're not getting those kills. We're dying, that's for sure. We barely did it. Good job, team. I found out I wound up in a hit list for PvP. Just let me play the game on a hit list for PvP. What the fuck? Why? That sounds silly, Ollie. People are dumb. A win is a win. Win's a win. Alright, good job, team. I'll grab Harley. They got to kill me after after it ended. That's unfortunate. People take their MMOs way too seriously, Ali. People are dumb. That's what it comes down to. Imagine just enjoying a game. Alright, nope, wrong character. We get Harley. I still enjoy Ninja in PvP, but so many actual DPS are too busy for your chicken breast range, so I play Warrior. I can do alright on that. I like Ninja a lot. Ninja is still my preferred PvP class in Frontlines. And even CC. Ninja works very, very well. All around, super good, super solid. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. There's a follow button for Mitori playing some of that Clay Obscure Expedition 33 as well, amongst many other games. So if you want to watch some streaming, go watch Mitori. What's going on, Dova? Fun in my MMO? Impossible. See, it's that 4-man monk squad. Gotcha. Look, there's a there's usually a 4-man squad up to some fuckery. We get those on Primal a lot as well. I respect the dances. The main coach group is full. We'll see about the next group though. Make sure you're on the correct classes. It'll be E33 today. Did you like it? Give me your spoiler-free. How many sobs out of 10? Hola, Kira. Buenas tardes. What's going on? It's good to see you during the day, mi amigo. I hope you're doing well as well. Why is Don kicking you in the head? Listen, for dance, he's also kicking you in the head with his butt. So there's also that. The booty strikes. Also, please perceive the white mage relic from this from thingy. Also, Allie's booty and the relic. I stopped and they got spooked, and I think I preferred the Sabi. Am I a Susie Baker? I don't know what a Susie Baker is in that context, but I would say no. I'm a Solu. You just joined Black Desert. How are you finding it, Kita? Are you enjoying it? I've never played Black Desert, but I know Mitori plays it. Mitori, just keep with the feels. Why not? Just cause Twitch a case of existential crisis as a treat. As a tree, am I pretty sus? I am. I mean, look at this. There's a little pink heart captured inside my. Holy shit! Azum has summoned the lunar whale. Oh shit! Wait, are they making lunar whale babies? Is this how babies are made? Lunar whale on lunar whale action. I have to do E33 soon. It's a very good game, though. It's a very good game. It's very solid, beautifully crafted. So far, easily game of the year for me. It does work. It's beautiful. It is everything you would ever want. So I enjoy it. Speaking of beautiful and everything you would ever want, holy shit, that transition. Friends, if you're not already following Psyche, did you beat the mime? I saw you roll into a mime. Gotta get the fuck out of here. It's so hot. Flee. Open windows. Open doors. Open everything. Allow air to circulate. Best you get 2 votes for our cooking stream, by the way. Let me know what you want to vote for before you flee. Bye, bitch. Oh, yeah. Go follow Psyche. She'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern. Does stream Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 7 a.m. Eastern. Doing a variety of games currently on that Claire Obscure Expedition 33 spree, because it's an incredible game. That's what we're talking about. Absolutely fantastic game. Hopefully you'll check her out again. I did not beat the mime, but I did beat 2 other bosses in that area. Good job. Congratulations. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. And again, she'll be back at it mañana, so come and check us out. That'll be tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern. But come on, it's for myself and someone. We're playing Final Fantasy 14. We're doing 2 things today. We're doing a set of stories that are really, really nice. But for now, we're beating bitches up in PvP because we need Moogle Tomes. Moogle Tomes is a limited currency that we only get for this month. And so we need to go out there and throw hands, among other methods of getting them. But this is the preferred way for me. Going out there and fighting fools. So I'm here with Bredy. I'm here with Azum and Finny. So that's the current crew. This is probably the least desired map for this, if I'm being honest. It's not what I would call... Oh shit, Allie's in our group! Let's go, Allie! Let's do work! Speak for yourself. Okay, it's my least desired map. I think it's trash. I'm gonna go order pizza because heck, cooking this heat. No, I get it. I get it, Bessie. It's not ideal. Turning on the oven in this kind of heat. Turning on being in front of the burners at this kind of heat. Nah. Go get your pizza. Go cool down. Get some water. Water's super important. Hydrate, bitch. And get your calories. Stop typing. Go. Get out. What's going on, Dittrick? But yeah, let's get in there and see what do. We are adders again. We have no crystal for ourselves, so we're gonna go in the middle and make a fuss. We're gonna throw hands. The batters, more like the balders, am I right? Sick of them bald. We thought the draft area I mentioned took you 4.5 hours to make it through. Yeah, no, it's pretty severe. It is. It's not easy. It is pinch incoming. Pinch incoming. That's why you don't go into the tunnel, because this is what happens to you. Don't go into the tunnel. You'll die. Oh, we got an assist. Yay, let's go. Don't go into strange tunnels, chat. You heard it here first. Oh look, everyone got AoE to fuck. They did. That is the downside to that area. Sure, why not? Sure, yup. Yup. Oh yes. You guys are really, yup. Literally no damage to me. Secret tunnel, secret tunnel, secret tunnel. Skill check. I mean, secret tunnel of getting AoE'd into the ground is what it is. Oh, don't go over there. Run, Finny, run. That's not a good. There's more of them than us. Yeah, no, all blue's coming and they got a machinist LBing fools. Let's reset here, see what we got. Secret tunnel pain? Yeah, smoothie. It do be a little on the painful side of things. Okay, we got a good reset here. We can actually get this Bard over here. What you doing, Bard? I'm not gonna kill them, but I'm gonna put the fear into them. Brady almost fucked them up though. Good job, Brady. If you stay even remotely near me, I will take care of you. Like small Babby, I will look after you. And you'll get a lot of heals off of my AoEs, so like that whole fucking group that just got destroyed. Get AoE'd, fools. I more than doubled my points just on that one LB, so if you stay near me and Asm, you'll get a lot of heals out of this. And that machine just really went for it, jeez. Alright, let's go on the outside. Normally, I liked old Astrologian more than new Astrologian. What's going on? Watch out for the pinch. There's some blue fools seeping on. Try and be sneaky. No. Look, machinists gotta die. That's just the rules. They really did go for me. Old Astrologian was much better for PvP because I could pick who I gave. Well, actually, it was an AoE card. I could buff my teammates. So I can't really pocket buff Brady and Finny the way I used to, but I can at least provide good heals. I can at least keep you guys alive so that you can do the thing. I've got my LB here. Yeah, you know what? Right there. Nope, gotta get out of there. That's not good. I didn't get a ton of coverage there on that, but we got some. We're almost a tier 3 buff here. So then I found my new obsession, Mecha Break. It has slim and chunky robot. Ooh, I've seen it. It's a good game. I saw that it came out this week, I think, so I haven't looked into it too much. But how is it? I turned into a little Kappa. Oh no, they can't do anything for 3 seconds. White mage is annoying in PvP, by the way. A good white mage is pretty damned annoying. It's PvP, but the mechs feel good. Do they look good? I do like some good looking mechs. Watch out for red pinch here, friends. They are... I didn't have my LB up. Ah, my body! Okay, who did that? It's kind of rude, not gonna lie. They clump together, that's all I need. And also that, so you see that giant laser beam shooting out of my mouth? That heals all my friends around me. Well, my group around me. So ideally one of those things that you just eviscerate people with. Oh, they died. I didn't get credit for that. That's unfortunate. Let's get over here. We're gonna fuck up that paladin. Watch out, Finny. They're rounding up on you. Yeah, it heals and regions, so it's really powerful for keeping your teammates alive. So sometimes they'll use it as a means of crowd control. Like that Dark Knight. To heal up my teammates as well as stop an attack on them for at least a couple of seconds, because that allows them to touch themselves up and make some progress there. Okay, I'm at maximum buff now, so let's go. That means that my laser beam is going to do a lot more damage. It's going to be pretty powerful here. So, I mean, you kind of want to be judicious in your use of your LBs, just because you don't want to, you know, use it randomly. But you also don't want to sit on it because it regenerates. So you're missing out essentially on more LB. Shermer, I believe I found my way into Media Tour. I have to embrace Blitzball. Hear me out. Oh, you know what? Fuck this guy. Get back here! I'm gonna LB him! A bit of a waste, but it caused them to use their resources, so, you know, and again, I was just sat on mine anyway. Come on, you gotta kill this part. Come on, team. That is the sound! I don't even know who's making that sound. Let's see. I have to embrace Blitzball. Hear me out. It's crazy, but it may work. If I make videos nonstop about it, Yoshi will have to invite me, and I can get it as in-game. Let's see, as a class in-game and be loved by all 14, surely. What if they make it a temporary job where you just run around with the ball? You never get into the Blitzball arena. It's just you and your ball. You know what, Varsity? I'll support you in this. I will. You'd be down. I would follow you. I wouldn't watch your videos about Blitzball because I hate it. But I would like and subscribe, which would get you the metrics that you desire to make your Blitzball dream come true. Alright, that reprieve from combat there didn't give me much in the way of LB, unfortunately. Now I have an LB. Alright, let's see what we're going to do here. I got the 2 in the back though, so that's something. There we go. Got a knockout. Got some credit for stuff. I mean, it's got to be the latency today. Ooh, red's here. All right, let's get back to safety. Back it up. Blitz news notes. Wow, you don't like Blitzball, but what about Blitzballed? I'm the president of the Blitzball Smoothie. How did you know? Who told you about my secret company? Chocobo Hot and Cold, on the other hand, Chocobo Hot and Cold is its best mini game in all of Final Fantasy. Followed by Triple Triad. A Triple Triad would be the top except for Random Rule. All my homies hate Random Rule. Alright, get back inside. Red's coming for us. Get inside, friends. Get inside. You gotta lure them into the tunnel of death. Ah, my body. Fucking white mage. White mages are the worst. Jeez, people are dying right behind me too. I don't know what the Picto Master's doing, but okay. Sure. Thanks for the freebie. Listen, they're trying. But they don't have the buffs to actually hurt me much. They can. I can die, by the way. Can and will fairly easily. But I'm gonna go back here and recuperate. No, I'm gonna die. Holy shit, they really wanted to kill me there. Jeez, that was rough. Okay, I mean, Finny's just murdering everybody. Those people had families. And now there's one of those family members, so fuck them. Alright. Yeah, too many AoEs, too many sucks. You ever get sucked so hard you die? Triple Triad is great, kind of cool that they add all these side content to it. Is someone saying Xenos? Jesus Christ. Can't claim to have ever had that problem. You know what, Ray? Fair. Absolutely valid. Alright, where's the entry point? Not there. Yeah, just so... Alright, going from over here. My only concern is becoming known as the Blitzball guy. I mean, that's it. You would be the Blitzball tuber. Do you want to be the Blitzball tuber? Is that who you wish to become? Alright, here we go. Alright, now that's just become what you must, exactly, Narshay. Well, I went from max battle height to quarter battle height. I love that for me. Varsity Blitzball Rod. The one, the only. Would that be better or worse than the guy who owes money to Ali? I mean, once Varsity's YouTube channel gets monetized, he can start paying his debt back to Ali. So, you know, the path to recovery, the path to owning up to your debts. Alright, I'm back to level 2 buff. I'll take that. I respect that Picto Master that keeps running into our base. There's a level of commitment there. We're just being... There's one team of this Dark Knight and company just doing the usual low skill Black Mage, Dark Knight thing. Then why are you falling for it? Because I'm fighting everybody else. No, Ali, that was settled in the Eorzea Backness Court. There we go. At least they died and have lost part of their buffs. Look, you gotta kill the summoner. Pay him back for the deaths there. Yeah, I mean, we're losing not because of red. Brutal. Alright, well, Brady's right here, you're right. Brutal. Okay, wait for a second. I heard it in her voice. You can't say those words without me hearing it. They're ignoring each other? I mean, it makes sense. We were in the lead. I'm just, gross. That red won that just because of a fucking Dark Knight and Dark Knight cheese. There we go. 2.2 million heals. 750,000 damage, 5 kills, 42 assists, by the way. So, top 3 for a couple of stats. I'll take the 8336. Yeah, we did work. It's just the 10 kills, 1 death, 36 assists. Very nice, Ali. Holy shit. Ali, do you want to become part of my PvP team? Machinist murder, 1.3 million damage, by the way. That's pretty solid. That's pretty great. Can't believe Solu didn't comment. Oh, I'm a terrible human being. Oh, Brady typed that out and waited for me to actually exit out without a comment. You're right. That's you're right. I got 3. You would have gotten 1 more, Ali, if I hadn't been a piece of shit and not calmed you. Grabbing Rising. No, thank you for the care. We should have won that. But that damnable Dark Knight cheese that hasn't been fixed in 4 years. So important news. After 17 years, Castle Crashers is releasing a DLC that allows you to make your own character. I love that for them. I've never heard of Castle Crashers, but I love that for them. Ali never getting mentor now. Solo denied you this opportunity. I'm a terrible human being. What's going on, Antonio? You said I said pinch, not pinche. Pinche pinch. It's both things, Antonio. It's both things. Yeah, 4.2k comms. Yeah, I think Ali's okay in regards to that. I qualified for mentor for since it was installed. No, thank you. If I'd applied for mentor from the very beginning and done just 1 mentor roulette a day, I would have the mount. I could start that journey right now. Am I going to? No, I'm good. Thank you. Old, ancient, Brady. Ancient. I try not to think about this sort of things, but if I do think about it, when I started playing this game in 2010, 15 years ago. No, let's not go down that alley. Let's not go down that line of thinking. All right, Brady and Finny, do you guys want 1 more? Or are you good? This was the moment I got all 7 comms because I got booby killed by Lakshmi. All right, you know there are worse ways to go. That's for sre. Switch the bar to silence the assholes. Yeah, if you had done all the content when it came out, you would have done all the content. Exactly, Brady. Exactly. You do 1 more if Brady does. Gotcha. The pressure is on Brady. You give him the space? There's always space for you, Brady. I don't invite until Brady is in. Alright, Azim's back on Azim, which is the Azim sign that she's done. I've done all the content that you wanted to do. Yeah, I mean, I'm working on achievements because Achievement Hunter and all that, but yeah, no, by and large. Foods on Paladin need 1 more? Sure. Please come carry me, Ali. On this character, I guess I'm playing... I need to get my white mage to 30. Son of a bitch. Paladin. Watch, I'm gonna die so much. No. Please don't. Please don't. Alright, Paladin for levels. Coach, oh, Coach forgot. It's okay. There'll be more games to be had. Also, Ali's resume at 10 kills, 1 death. I need that. I need that win. Where am I on this series pass? I'm at 22. Ali, can you give me 3 levels in front lines, please, so I can do the thing? No, Don, come back. Come. You're still at 19, but you're almost there. We have a month. And also, by the way, if you are aware, the announced next producer that are live, it is going to be July 24th, I believe. You know, it is interesting that the next live letter is on a Thursday. What does that mean? Maybe there's an executive meeting Yoshida had to attend on Friday. But yeah, essentially a couple of weeks, or we can change. We're gonna see the brand new. We're gonna get actual footage of the 7.3 contest. We're actually gonna see photos from the raid. We're gonna see photos from the PvP pass, crafter gear, what it's gonna look like, gatherer gear. I'm gonna miss my little hands, my little robot hands from the 7.1 set. But hopefully it looks good. Yoshipi patching in all Fridays as international holiday. You know what? Yoshipi loves us enough to do that. Yoshipi has a ring appointment for his hand, right? I still need to glue all your materials for the 0.3 set. Brady, I have spares, and you're priority 1 for that because you helped me out a lot. So, if you're down for it, I'm down to combine mats for 7.3 as well. I have like 120 of the metal because I'm not going to get caught slipping. If you are making a crafter set for 7.3, use your heliometry for the materials in Solution 9 right now because that's what you're going to use for 7.3. All those materials you were farming like crazy to make your raid set for 7.2, it's being used at 7.3. That's what you're using. We're taking more. No, it's gonna be a new steel, I think. Is it Miraging Steel? I forget what it is. Let me go to Solution 9. Wow, Don and Azim have a battle who has the biggest fucking mount. You have all the tome bits. Bots just need to do the combines. Gotcha. That's going to have it. So it's whatever these materials are. I couldn't tell you what they are. I forget the names. I don't know names. I go by patch and what we have. The 25th has the Primal's concert, which would fall during. Oh, gotcha. Okay, well, that makes sense. That makes sense. This shit right here. This is what you're gonna need. Whatever these make, you're gonna need these for 7.3. So start spending your heliometry on this. I know relics, but if you want a juicy, and here's the supplement to that, you're not gonna need this set until 7.4 if you're only thinking about raid gear. If you want to go back to the moon and beat up the fucking moon because it has it coming with those A3 missions, this gear will help you with that. So the moon will become much easier with 7.3. It won't become super easy, but it will be easier. You'll have more craftsmanship and control to work with there. So that's one benefit of this. We're also going to get a new planet to go to for 7.3 crafter gatherer stuff. So you'll have those two things to work on for that. And obviously if you have the set of gear on day 1 of 7.3 like I will, then it makes it easier to work on that. Max melds. This is the last set of crafter gear that we're going to get for crafters and gatherers until 8.0. So get it now, max meld it. It'll carry you into level 100. Wait, no, what level are we? What's the level cap? It'll carry you to level 110. So it's worth doing if you don't want to think about getting gear as you level up, or if you're even remotely interested in crafting. And again, it doesn't have to be all on day 1. It's just, you know, I'm a sweat lord when it comes to crafting and gathering. We have about 160 of each of those. Yeah, so you're gonna need a lot more of some than others. You're not gonna need as much cloth and leather as you will wood and metal, because wood, again, you're getting main hand and offhand tools. This is the patch with the green con main hand offhand, so the amount of metal you're gonna need is ridiculous. You could go back to the previous expansion. I believe Brady had a Garland Tools loadout or whatever of it, and it's a lot. It's something like 60, 70 or so, or 80 metals. And you need wood because wood goes into the metal for your tools. Someone touched the moon. I refuse to help failed kidnappers. That's fine. The moon has a lot of goodies on it. FOMO though. You need drip immediately. Exactly. Or if it's terrible, Ali, we need the new gear so we can glamour right over it, so it looks like good gear instead of what they give us. Because it's Now watch them make the tools out of alchemical solutions and leather. That would be a change of 12 years of how they do it. So it was like 10 and 30 of the other ones, but 60 plus blacksmithing armor ingots. Yeah. So you're gonna need the ingots. You are gonna have to get scripts to farm the material to make them. So you can work on that in advance if you so desire. And of note as well, even if you're not, I don't want to craft my stuff, there is going to be a new orange crafter set for scripts. So this vendor's going to have a new set, main hand, offhand, the goods essentially. Let's see, Power Company is still recovering systems, but has announced that they will be sending people out to read the meters on each house to get more accurate building instead of estimates. So we need to make sure path to it is clear, and if we see someone, they will be okay. First of all, they better come knock on my door. You don't just walk into my side yard. That's how you come. That's how Kawi has come across me in the middle of the night, where I hear a sound and I walk into the house with a bat in my hand or something. She's like, it's not that kind of neighborhood, so relax. But still, let yourself be known. Announce your presence, electricity people. Need to finish your moon weapons? Yeah, I mean, but again, Finny, in 7.3 is going to be easier. It's going to, again, I set the moon down and set it aside just because it's this crystal, but I think it's the coffee? No, coffee's leather. It is that you need the coke for ingots. The abrasive is for goldsmithing ingots. Hola Ava, how's it going, Miss Moxie? Welcome on in. You need the weapons done for inventory space? Fair enough. I look forward to the live letter, wondering how they'll conclude the Dawn Trail story and also how they begin. Yeah, I'm excited about it because you usually get a little hint towards the next expansion, right? So make sure to set up an anti-grain anti-grain warhead trap in front of the done, Zabes. Done. They won't. They usually don't. In LA, they usually have like these magnifying, like, I don't know, binoculars, I guess, so they could see what the meter says. That way, they don't have to come into properties. Varsity, when's the ultimate grind for Final Fish? The true endgame. The truest of endgame. Fishing. I mean, don't we get a tiny hint at the very end of the patch? Obviously, it resolves the story for the 0.3 patch, for the story for 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. And then we get like a teeny tiny hint of a flash of an emblem that Rosa will break down and tell me what it actually means. Fish this? I don't have a hook big enough, Wolfie. I would need an entire boat. Dead game? Where's my PvP at? We need coke? We do need coke. Baseball bat or animal bat? Both. They could be two things, Brady. So you have a list of stream things to do that has been consuming my thoughts and fills you with dread. What's at the top of the list, Varsity? What's at the top? And is it fishing? And if it's not fishing, would you consider reshuffling that list of things to do and putting fishing at the very top? Cinder Surprise just wants to surprise you, Varsity. 11 relics done. That's more than halfway at least. Yeah. We'll get a cutscene of a character saying, "I am very angsty and the Warrior of Light must pay and or help me," and they won't show the full face. Yeah, you'll see. You only get lips and chin. The one they use for Hildy? Yep. Yep. But yeah, no, I mean, again, reminder, this is the content that we have until, August, early August, so August, September, October, November. So we'll probably get a patch early December to mid-December, right before the holidays. Get fucked, Raiders. And then, so you have until December, essentially, to do the moon, to do the new planet, to finish Oculent Crescent. You probably have until spring of next year to finish OC and Fork Towers, so pace yourselves. There's plenty of time. Are Ali and I going to pace ourselves? Yes, at our pace, which is usually sweaty and breakneck speeds to get our gear and crank stuff out. But there came a point with the moon where it was like, okay, I've done this pretty strongly. I've done well. I've gotten 100,000 points towards some of the titles that I want. But Oculent Crescent came out. You know what? It's fine. It can sit there. A couple of months, I'll get new gear. It'll be easier. We crank it out. Fork Tower clear this weekend, and hopefully after that, come and carry us, Wolfie, please. Teach us how to Fork Tower. It is odd how we, as of yet, do not have any major opened threads, even as a red herring for the story. Yeah, I mean, again, I think they're trying to set up things, right? So they're in that mode and not necessarily leading us along. Wasn't 2.3 the Nanamo scene where we transitioned towards Heaven's Ward and, things happened? No, that was, I mean, it was that 2.4? I forget. Aside from Final Fantasy X, I need to play Metal Gear 3 Remake, do Metal Gear 2, Final Fantasy 14 MSQ, 14 Deep Dungeon, finish Tsushima, one scary game, and I forgot the rest of the list. Oh, and Gris. Look, mira, Gris is an incredible game. It is a 4-hour game, and it is 4-hour experience. It's an experience. It is a beautiful, beautiful game. And I can't recommend. I'm the only healer. Okay, that's fine. I ain't scared. If you want heals, come to the Legacy Tattoo. That's me, by the way, in case you didn't know. That's me right there. Yeah. Yeah, just look for that. In darkness, the Legacy Tattoo will... Well, I mean, I guess I'll kind of heal you. Or we're in the middle, I guess. 2.5 ended with Nanamo, AR, and Evans Walker. Do not follow this patch sequence. Nope. I mean, we can still try and pull parallels instead of going mega hard. No, don't have the tattoo. It's very delicate. It's old. So why don't you have clothes? I don't have any gear for Astrologian because I don't play Astrologian. They're both like level 30 on Raijin and Fujin. So I ain't got no gear. Oh, I now imagine your baguette, right, that you sent me. I'll show you my baguette in a moment of peace here, Dawn. I have an extra large baguette to show you. Weakness. Alright, move back. Nice, you guys got that dude. Root that Viper, don't let him get away. Nice, nice. Holy shit, they're fucking dead. That AoE does work. Why is that Paladin? Just in general, why is that Paladin? That's my only question. Yellow's trying to be slick and hit us off with this stuff. So let's go there. Oh no, they Shikushi the wrong way. I've been there. I've been there. They Shikushi right into the wall. All right, here you go. This is the Ray baguette. I got a kiss from my baguette yesterday. Please appreciate my baguette, Don. It is the size of my arm. Length, and it folds. That's enough baguette for you. More PvP. Sorry, wrong way. Dang. That is thick. It do be thick. That's how I like my baguettes, though. They did it EMTs into the building, Christian. Hopefully everybody's fine. That's obviously never really... okay, this ninja's back here. Why are you causing trouble, though, fool? You're gonna get shot. Watch out. There's more dudes coming. Watch out. There's a Dark Knight coming. Yes, hello. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, team. Yep. Oh no, a paladin's trying to bore me to death. What am I gonna do? Oh no, if Oldbook can it wiggle, it can wiggle. But not on command, it gets shy. It has performance issues. Alright, I'm gonna ignore those dinguses because they're just... I see a Dark Knight and I have the need to keep an eye on them. So, but they're not really doing much of anything outside of... They might be new to the game, kind of feels like it. That's not traditional Dark Knight play. I'll go up that hill. Don't go the other way. Not safe over here. Actually, those are our people, never mind. We can be sneaky before Red gets in here. Maybe for other reflection restoration, is it too much to ask? I think it's going to build up to that, but we obviously have to get to that point. If they just dropped it on us, it'd be kind of, it'll be a little bit weird. They're going for another Endwalker-like level of stories, so you can't just, that takes time. I know it's like this is the best thing ever. It was one of the best video games ever made in regards to the expansion, so I get it. But they gotta set that up. This feels like a building to reflections. I think so. Like I think we're gonna get there for sure. I just don't know when. But I don't think it's gonna be in the 7 era. Maybe the 8 era. Maybe we go to... I still think we need to go to Mericidia. Maybe get some... Don't go that way, by the way. That's death over there. It's Mericidia. You're installing... Why? Well, why don't you want Mericidia? We still have to do the grand tour of what we were told to go and look at. Why aren't our people killing the dudes here, killing our crystal? There are dudes in our base. Looks like the EMTs didn't need to haul anyone to the... That's good. That's good. Better preventative than actually... You know, something dire. Because Alligans, I mean... It's going to be mostly about dragons. Are Alligans going to be involved? Of course, but Alligans are in everything. Doesn't matter. Alligans are going to be there. You can't get rid of them. That's just the story at this point, and that's been the story at all points, which I get is the point of not wanting Mericidia. But where can we go that isn't going to be Elegans? I'm tired that every single plot point is Elegant. No, you're not alone. I think it's a valid concern and wanting something different. I think it's something that's shared by a lot of folks. I think they just need to be better at what's it called? Dosing how much Allegan we get. Like we got EO and we got all the other stuff at the same time, so it was kind of heavy on the Allegan stuff. But I think if they just do a better job of mixing other things in to keep it fresh, then I think Allegans can definitely keep on working in that regard. But if it's just, you know, double, triple down, then I don't know what to tell you. We're gonna go to the 7th Reflection and we're gonna fight Jefferoth. Not fucking Jefferoth, Jesus Christ. You can't just drop that name and jump scare me like that. I mean, again, they are this kingdom that existed that set up a lot of the stuff here, so it makes sense that it be ancients and that. Even if we get reflections and all that, it's still gonna be one or the other. Dungeon 507 Rebirth 3 would release before 8.0. Jesus. Don't say that, Sander. Don't give me that kind of context. Max uninstalling would be an elegant plot. Maybe. The problem with elegance is that they use it as a punchline a lot. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get the concerns. There we go. I threw the kitchen sink at that fucking warrior. That was ult. That was my LB, my root, my follow-up, double cast, and my Diabrosis. I did the art style. I mean, I get, yeah, I mean, you see the building and the lines and you're like, fuck, I know what this is, right? It's instantaneous these days. I get that. The second you see the architecture, it's a sign of what you're about to come across. So I get that. Oh, they're coming. Okay, that's no, we're about to get caught here. I don't have any AoEs. I don't have any AoEs. We're getting a lot of warriors who don't know how to warrior. Like they're doing the CC part aspect, the crowd control aspect of it, but they're not really doing a lot with it. It's like, okay, I'm stunned for 2 seconds, thanks. They did not start to release on trail until 6.4. Gotcha. That's when they introduced Wukalamat, right? Great. Both teams are ganging up on us again. Be careful, for they are coming for this booty. There's a dragoon there. Fuck him up. His friends left him behind. Love that for me. And again, like, it's just a warrior in the middle of nothing, just kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Oopsies, get out of there. Don't get hit by that. Which you could argue is just front lines, which, you know, fair enough. That astrologian was coming in here to do what I just did to them. You got the letter and earring 6.4? Yeah, for cryo? Gotcha. We'll introduce in the last cartoon 6.5 as a pair of legs. Gotcha, because they want to reveal what's her face. Nope. We go back into the hole. They're taking more damage. I mean, just destroy the crystal and we win. Fuck it, crystal. Wait, there's another Battle High Astrologian over there. Never mind, they're not there anymore. This is just kind of nasty, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, fuck you guys. We won anyway. That was spicy. Good job, team. How do we do? 34 assists. I'll take that. Affinity 2-1-33. Very nice. Actually, Ryan. Oh, Ryan left. They did very good. I only had 1 kill, 1 bomb. My damage to players is terrible. Always is. Ali 7-121 1.2. Love that. I mean, Astrologian is I did 1.1 healing, but you're not gonna game like that. You're not gonna compete with. Oh fuck! Look at these other Astros. Never mind. I'm just trash at this game. I'm leaving. I can't believe Solo didn't come Ali again. I'm leaving. Fuck this. Thank you for the group, friends. I was trying to figure out how to put the roll action on your hotbar. Oopsies. I mean, I'll take the win. I should play with friends more in frontline. That was fun. It is a lot of fun. I run them every day, Ali. If you want somebody to run with, I'm kidnapping Brady because Brady needs them, and I kidnap Azam and Krister. I usually run 3 or 4 a day. At this point, I took a month or 2 off because I've had Max thing for forever. So you're welcome to join us. Just let me know. So, like Harley's done her pass, Raijin's done her pass, Fu's almost done, and Faye's almost done as well. But I keep running just for the Moogle Tomes. What to do? What to do? I mean, I could do a couple of those deals. See, there was a scene where she couldn't read the letter because it was too old or something, and that was in point 4 as well. Asks Sorcerer. Rival Wings? Rival Wings is in like 2.5 hours, I believe. Around 5 p.m. my time, Atlantic. Aura in Heaven's Ward, yes. Aura in Heaven's Ward, and the first Aura we saw was Yugiri, when she shows us her face. And I like that moment, that reveal, because then, what's her face? What's her face? What's the Lala who with the story? Who was a receptionist? Tataru. She's like, she's pretty, isn't she? It felt like the devs were talking to us. Yugiri was originally a messed up cat girl skeleton. Yeah, but that was the first Aura face that they showed us. That was the first Aura face. They're like, here, look how pretty they are. They're like, yeah, she is. Estate teleportation. It'll be shopping, but then I think it goes through to the rest of the night. But yeah, I need to get some of those in. I spent last night doing some more, what's it called? Cyberpunk, so I can catch up on stuff. But yeah, Yugiri was the first Aura face that we saw, and that's how they revealed her. All right, I know, Chris. I guess we may as well do. We don't have to do all 6, but I guess I should get into this. I'll be a black mage for this, for the Ultimog. Let's see. Entering will do the key. So, is my understanding this correctly? I'm not gonna get credit until I do this quest. Let me see if I can queue into it and do the thing. Yeah, I can't even queue into it yet. RimWorld, it starts tomorrow's a DLC. Tomorrow's a DLC. I'm gonna make a taco-shaped spaceship, and then I'm not saying that Wolfie and Varsity are gonna live in the cargo bay that will occasionally get released out into space. I want to give our Peg arms and legs. Is he gonna be? What's Varsity's job gonna be on our ship? That's my question. I'll join you in a second, Brady. Let me see. Go inside and see if this nonsense does what I want it to do. Maybe the quest is right inside. Kawi, Solo is making me space out. How so? Say last night of Cyberpunk 2077 because Solo will lose his soul to RimWorld. Listen, Odyssey's popping up. Okay, so I actually have to just run this shit? Okay. No, you run it yourself, Nanamo. And then put you in the airlock, Wolf. Hey, Brady, can I get an invite, please? I don't remember what it was, but there was something else silly like this where you had to do it once before it counted for... That's stupid. I mean, there's 12 endings, so it's not like I'm mad. Fly me to the moon. Let me play Amongst the Stars. I'm excited, Don. By the way, there are going to be boss dungeons, like the pseudo... Not like the meat dungeon that we go into usually because of Anomaly, but dungeons with bosses, with boss weapons, and stuff along those lines. So it's going to be pretty good. It's gonna be pretty great. I think Krister will need some of these. If Krister wants to come along, we want to grab them. Again, there's no. We must run them all 6. It's just, you know, I think you guys need 2, so we can do those 2. And I'll switch on over to missions. If you so, I should probably set up my skills for this as well, right? VNC, Cure and Rampart. I don't need Rampart. I need the ability to res. What are the other skills? Ultimatum, which is taunt, Rampart, damage reduction, that's whatever. You'll try Varsity, but Ali might try to sneak the other option in. It's true. It's true. I'm gonna riz up Astarion because you know what? You know, it's not because you have no life, Ali. It's because you deserve to riz up Astarion. Modded is staring at that. You enjoy yourself. But we'll see. Again, it's gonna be tomorrow. We'll see what we do, how it plays out. I don't expect there to be a lot of add-on support, but we can still see how it plays. Also, y'all right? I couldn't behead Karlag. I mean, it's a pretty head. It should stay where it is. What is that portrait? It's her angry portrait. She's like, "Grrr!" This is my portrait. No, that's not it at all. What the fuck? Oh, portraits. She's like, "Grrr!" You can see she's grimacing. It makes her look very tall. Upskirt. I mean, we call her upskirt. She's not wearing much to begin with, so you need a skirt to begin with. To be an upskirt. So the hard placement though, don't worry about it. That portrait looked much better on Pictomaster because of the Pictomaster pose. I haven't been able to actually correct it. With Black Mage pose because it's one of those class specific poses, and so the Pictomancer one actually looks pretty good. Not so much the Black Mage one. Coochie is happy. I mean, might be. All right, we don't have any tanks. Fuck it, we bought DPS. Fucking frogs. I want to say fucking turtles. That's not a turtle. You chew on the new kettlebone? File the big down, Choo Choo. Yeah. Stop being a dumb bitch like your father, Choo Choo. Take care of yourself. I should have taken Rampart. I didn't know we didn't have a tank. But yeah, no. It looks slightly different on Pictomancer and not so much on Black Mage. So I haven't been able to correct it. But I do like I think it's funny that the height of her. I mean, Raijin is max height Thailander. That's a lot of woman. She's like, what's max height for Thailanders? But I'm gonna have to Fantasia her because Raijin is always blonde hair and blue eyes. So I put a thing on her face so you can't actually see her eyes. It means literally nothing to anybody except for me, but that's the way my WoW characters looked and my EverQuest characters both looked. You don't like the least interesting tank? For me, it's explicitly I'm fucked. A lore thing. They're not really paladins; they're just knights. Which is a small distinction, sure, granted. But I prefer Holy Knights instead of just Knight 01. Warriors right there. We can start talking shit about my warrior class? Warriors are fine. Imagine talking shit about paladins and warriors when dark knights are right there. They're literally right there. I think they could work a little bit on paladin identity as a class, and the hero, the sands, the entertainment. It's closer to gladiator in like Pathfinder, where it's there to entertain. It's a class that puts on a show, which is what the gladiator is. That's what the story is for it here, essentially. And then they tried to sort of make it this... No, my body! Holy Knight. and it doesn't really segue too well because paladins at their very base in ARR are just essentially there to protect the Sultana. They're not there for the people. They're not for their guidance. Their guidance is the Sultana, which is kind of weird to me. Jesus, my body. Like visually, they've corrected it. Like visually, it is a holy knight since, you know, they gave them the wings. They've given them the magic base, which is in most paladins that I've known. The paladin class do be magical. It is that tank. So I don't know. I guess I played the game for too long and never really was able to reconcile the differences between the two. It's not interesting to you? That's fair. That's fair. I think it's an interesting class. I think they all are. Dark, obviously, you gotta play a certain way to get it to play right in some content, but it's weird reconciling the storylines, and that is, of course, because it is a story-based game that you're gonna have. Oh, I'm only AoEing one and not the others. Thanks, game. Love that. I just never got over the base lore and then the complete and absolute lack of lore behind the class, and I just associate that with it. Despite wrongly being declared a paladin main by Kai, I do enjoy the class and like how it works. It's working a lot better now. There was a good 4 or 5 years there where it was fucky. 5, 6 years where it was a little bit, it was fine, but it played, again, the identity of the class and the skills it was getting wasn't necessarily where it wanted to be. So if you joined late, then yeah, no, it plays great now. All 4 tanks do, actually. But yeah, no, like it's Warrior's fantastic. It does the rotation is nice and tight, and it cannot be tight if you get it wrong. Gunbreaker is pretty solid. See some ironing out, really? At 100? I didn't think it did. I think they're certainly getting closer to where it should be. But the Dawn Trail changes to that class specific to Paladin were very nice. We'll see what we get, obviously, in 8.0, but it feels like they're going in the right direction with a lot of classes. We don't talk about healers and how that works out, but I feel like Paladin's in a good spot at 100. There's some button below that can do with the fixing? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, but if you give you magic, you have to do AoE and single target, right? I did like what they did with the one attack that turns into 3 different attacks now. That's nice. That certainly helps with button bloat. I don't know. Maybe they could bake in some skills into other skills. Like it's already meant to be like the mega tank, right? So, but I'd rather have a class feel good at 100 and suffer for some button bloat. That's just where, I mean, that's also Dark Knight. Dark Knight is Warrior Light, right? They're essentially almost parallels at this point in regards to rotation outside of Warrior having stupid amount of healing. Why am I watching a cutscene? Like, why is the burst combo that has to be done in order on 2 separate buttons? Yeah. Because you're a nerd? Wow! I mean, you're not wrong. But I'd like to learn Gunbreaker. I too would like to do the, what's it called? Gunmetal Soul, whatever it's called. Oh, oopsies. I didn't even see that. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Let's get our region back on. Gunbreaker is easy, yeah, but I've never actually played it, Wolfie, so I don't know how to make it easy, if that makes sense. So picking it up, I'm assuming I'd be able to pick it up fairly straightforward. But Harley has achievements to get, so it's gonna be thing. Go speed, so I don't want to play Gunbreaker for like level 100 things. I don't. But I do want to play it for casual stuff, for tank credit mostly, so I can get, you know, leveling roulette, all that sort of stuff. That's what I would like to play it as in that regard. They pretty much remapped everything to one button for continuation, which you don't like. Interesting. What's a continuation? Shout out to Yoshi P for these mechanics here. But yeah, I'm never gonna play Gunbreaker at for anything. I'll do, like, we go back to doing Sadie and doing Unreals that are not a massive pain in the ass, then I'd still be on Warrior for that. But I would like to try Gunbreaker. I just need to sit down with Iggy and Franco and have them teach me the ways of the Gunbreaker. Gunbreaker, the Z with the O, yes. I don't know what that means, but yes, Nita. Hey, I wanna be over here. No, I fucked! Bye! I thought it was gonna go like a quarter or half, not a full fucking... What a terrible day to play a game. Thank you, Krister.
Caliente.
Burnt toast, yup. Hola, Nita. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the prime. Let me know what you want to vote for our cooking stream. I don't know what Mimi wants, actually. So, you can't default to what Mimi would like. The shit is this? Oh, alright, over here. Oh. Why was I moved there? You're gonna pass her, but she's at work currently, so. Why did I get zipped over? You can't touch the lines. Gotcha. So the line is what zipped me over. Okay. Oopsies. I've not seen that mechanic in a hot minute, so. Thank you, Brady. I'll get people up. Alright, so that's gonna go over there, right? Yeah. Alright. It's fine. We're recovering. We're wrong, but I think in another, so then, yep, no, the line definitely blasted me there and stunned me, so you're right, Ray. You have to stay inside the lane, essentially. Like, You're right. That actually clipped me there, so. You right. It's a knockback away from the line and a stun. Yay! Oh, a card I haven't gotten. Nice. What's going on, Stony? Alright. Yay! Speak to Kokoshu Inolda. The account, I'm about to find out. I don't think I have the UI element until I hand in the quest. So there will be no UI element there for me right now. So maybe when I add the quest, it'll retroactively give me a quest for the one I just did. Where's Kokoshu at? Oh, they're way over there. Adventurers. Worst case, you need to do them more. Yeah, it just sucks. Look, listen. If I can do one less of those, I'd be grateful. Imagine the game being convenient. Not even once. So Shalamoor and Old Charlayan. Were we seeing those mechanics just because it was a different iteration because of the route that we took in order to get to the boss? So the 5 is a parking lot. Send help. Oh no! Oof. At this time though, Iggy, en la mañana? I mean, it's Los Angeles, right? So doesn't matter what time of day it is. That sucks, Iggy. Is it construction? Is it just the usual congestion? All right, let's see. Ta-da! I can go. Oh, they gave me credit. Nice. Nailed it. I'll take that. Yoshi P, I'd like to apologize. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. Fair enough. Fucky. Was the baguette too much for YouTube? Wait, does this make me a sandwich? Oh, this is the baguette from Ray. And no, they haven't molded yet. The regular baguettes are absolutely fine. Pristine, moldless. Fantastic. If a hot dog is a sandwich, you know, that's a fight I don't take up. I have no dog in that fight. I have no hot dog in that fight, whether a hot dog is a sandwich or not. It is enclosed on one side. I have had hot dog buns that turned it into a sandwich because the one side just split open. And so everything is one of three things. And, you know, I would argue no. Abuelito. My boss says she is still considering options, but definitely not cucumber because she doesn't like. She would like more specific options for salad and board and fingy food categories. What? Well, first of all, I thought you were talking about your fucking work. But when you said your boss, Mimi! Here's the thing. Those things could be anything. Yeah, cucumber is breadies. It's just cucumber.
I don't like cucumber.
You never had cucumber. Have you? When? Name three.
Last time you stuck one in my bowl.
Name 3 cucumbers.
There was 3 on the plant right there.
She doesn't like. She did last time. You put on bowl. Shut up, Kiki. You're just repeating what she just yelled at me. I credit for typing that fast. Let's divide into 3 groups. The groups are salad, soup, and sandwich. No, I don't think so. Because that makes some serious assumptions that those things are those things, that these other things become those things. And I disagree vehemently with that. Okay, what's a burrito? It's completely enclosed. It's contained into itself. It is a tortilla. It is It's not a soup. It's not a salad. It's not. No, it's not a sandwich though. Let me know when you're good, Finny. Oh, yeah. Pickleback was safe for Mimi. Pickleback is no longer. It's true, Pickleback, but Pickleback is also particles drifting through space right now. We're just meat flavored water. Is it between bread? No, it's not. It's between tortilla. Tortilla is not bread. That is a gross simplification of food and all its categories. Did you know a Pop-Tart is just a ravioli? See, that's a very close correlation that I can agree with. It is essentially a ravioli. Wait, does that mean that since Kawi and I wanted the Pop-Tart ice creams, we wanted ravioli ice cream? What do you define as bread? I mean, I would assume it's flour. Again, this is where we get into subcategories. Are we bringing yeast into it? I would consider bread to be yeasty. Not like bread in chat, just bread in general. Ravioli ice cream with extra chunky. Oh, God. No, thank you. Because nan means bread. Yep. Yep. That's why I said it's within that umbrella. But I'm not talking about nan bread. I'm not talking about bread. I'm talking about tortillas. Okay. Let's just clump all cultures together into three things. There you go. Resolved. Tortillas are now bread. Alright, let's get our personal spoils. More diamonds. And rats. Joy in food is not allowed? No, we must categorize everything into smaller things. Atomic for Akasha, pizza is just fancy bread. Focaccia. No, my cast! Alright, let's go over here. But yeah, so after this, we'll switch over to do class quests. The ones I never did from Endwalk. No, Shadowbringers. And we're just following Nanamo for this. I like how Nanamo actually emotes. It's cute. Over 9 hours, and I come to realize how OP Light Cantrip is. It really? I think I used it a little bit here and there. But I forget the specifics of it. Perma flashlight. Man, some aspects of that game is fucking dark as hell. I could really use that cantrip in what's it called? In Cyberpunk. Because Jesus Christ, it's very dark. Freeze your hands? Or out in the world, right? Not back at the camp with the Starion. So that way your hands are free for like freeing your homies. I gotta move over there, son of a. Let's get the eye augment. I don't know if there's an eye augment. Not sure if there is one in Baldur's Gate 3. Just have dark vision. Wow. Wow. Just have. Oops. Oh, is it gonna last? Nope. Thanks, fucking. What is this? Fucking. What's it called? Clear Obscure Expression 33 levels of delayed attacks. Made me wait for it. Yeah. Yeah. ¿Qué onda, Franco? Buenos días. Did you see the new Warbond, Franco? He's gonna try and teleport inside of me and kill me. Yeah, they're giving you essentially Blink, like where you can just. I said that's a beta for. Yeah. No. Well, he didn't really say specifically to me. It's just beta says he's gonna that this does this very bad thing, and I assume it's gonna happen to me. That's all. I assume that I am in fact the target for getting blowed up. We did it. Potshers. Can't wait to warp inside beta. Alright, we're going over here. Oh, let's close that. Oh, but the pass looks interesting, so excited to see what do with that. Oh, my mana. Oopsie, I guess I never... Okay. The shame of Umbral Soul. But it'll be fun. I mean, Helldivers is still a pretty interesting game. They occasionally put out a patch or whatever, or missions that put you up against terrible fucking monsters, and it's not fun when you're playing against those. But usually, it's fine. Your Machinist Relic for 0 tombstones. Actually, that's the last relic I got. The Machinist one actually looks very, very good. It's one of those... God, what's it called? It's a shotgun, essentially. But it looks really nice. I like the graphic on it. Dr. Dragoon? I haven't looked at the Dragoon one. I didn't look at a lot of them because I only play certain class. No, Selkie! Son of a bitch. Alright, here we go. They're also making a really cool change August 25th. Upgrading into the Super Citizen Edition will give you a War Bond token. You can get a War Bond of your choice instead of giving you the Steel. Oh, that's actually very nice. Steel Veterans War Bond, which you already have. We get washed. I'm about to. Man, that sure is a crazy rat. Sure isn't something else. So you and your boyfriend have run this variant dungeon a few times, and I got the table again in our first run. Goes for 3. Very nice. Free money? Yes, please. It's a total wash. No, wrong button. There we go. I only just figured out something right now. And that is that Raijine's button setup is different from Harley's, and it's fucking with me. Because muscle memory. I don't know. I'm going to different locations for stuff. So I'm gonna have to take a photo of Harley's button layout for Black Mage and recreate it, because it's messing with me. Uh-oh. Alright, so that's gonna be ice in those directions. Uh-oh. I think it might be over here. Because it's relative to the boss, right? Yeah. Sneaky Silky. Oh no. Nailed it. Aw, thanks. Nova Scotia ping. Capture Zealot. Nice. You get your perfected weapon? Are you eviscerating? The way you were meant to eviscerate. I need to refine it like 2 more times and it'll be capped? Gotcha. Oh Jesus. Yeah, I was dead. Okay, Silky's also dead. Thank you. I got more pot sherds. Hell yeah. Alright, Thanks for the runs. Congrats on your 6. What's this? Would happen to have any you'd like to share? Would you? Oh, alright, still in subterranean? Oh, this unlocks criterion, I'm guessing. Yep. Not even done that on Harley, not gonna do it on my alt. I don't know what the Wandering Minstrel has for me down here that I never unlocked, but may as well look. I'm guessing it's just MSQ. Yep, the Fiend, all 4 of them there. I mean, may as well. 4 more for you? Yes, see, 4 more for this character as well. Just in case. Capped heavy for the Emperor, of course. Eviscerating for his beneficence. Is like killing muties. It just so happens to work out for the Emperor as well. I respect it. Alright, I'll grab Harley, and the last class quest that we did at level 80 was the warrior one. You doing another? I'm good. I thought you only needed 2 though. Alright, if I don't get these quests done now, then I'm just never gonna get them started, so. And also, I'm gonna pace it since we have a month to do all those. So I'll just come back later and do more of the sealed in. Because I do have to do it on 4 characters. I don't have to. It's just smart to do on 4 characters. I guess I'll just go down the list. I guess next would be Paladin. God. Just tell you how long it's been since Harley played Paladin. Got the relic though. The relic looks like abnormally sharp. Like that is very... The lines on that are super sharp. I like it. I like the colors and the general design. This right here is very not... I guess it reminds me... You know what it reminds me of? There's an AF set for Paladins that has a crown to it. I think it's the ARR AF set. So, yeah. You can upload your hotbars from Harley to the cloud characters. Yeah, I have the file saves. I just tend to superimpose that over the other characters, but it's just a couple of buttons. It's just, I moved these 2 buttons from over here to over here, so it's not even that big of a deal. It's just a couple of button swaps that need to be taken care of. So thankfully it's not like a whole ass transfer of everything. But they already have Harley's base UI. It's just a couple of changes to Black Mage, because when I reinstalled the game a month or so ago, I just copied Harley's UI and then just deleted everything else. This is Alchemist Guild or Chamber Rule, I think. There it is. Genlands. This dude's hair still bothers me. Seifer looking fool. Look at him. It's almost like Seifer, except he has the facial hair. Worth fighting for. Also, this is the reason she's one of the reasons why I like the Islanders initially. She was really the story's a little but I liked her as a character. Jenlins has something or someone on his mind. If it isn't Harlequin, how fare you, my friend? Still keeping up your training, I trust. The Sultan's sworn have not been idle either. Seeking ways to better serve our nation, we have joined hands with the Gladiators Guild. We train with one another, helping to hone each other's sword arms. The guild even dispatches its members to assist us in guarding the palace. None of this would have been... And that's pretty good growth there, lore-wise. None of this would have been possible without First Sword Mila's? I think it's Mila. Mila's cooperation. She is a dedicated woman, dedicated to her art and to her own, and I have the utmost respect and admiration for her. So, it was with deep concern that I noticed that something troubles her of late. Whereas before she was amiable, she has become given to brooding silences. I considered offering her to lend an ear, but as relatively new acquaintance, I did not wish to appear overly familiar. But you, Harlequin, you are her close friend. Sure. Will you not seek her out and inquire after the source of her consternation? Chamber of Rule, more like Chamber of Fool, because he's a fool. I mean, this room is pretty full of that. Right, Gladiator Guild, I guess. Fuck that Paladin. Yeah, they didn't endear me too much coming off of Miss Pandaria and EverQuest to their line. Actually, yeah, I guess we're further away from 1.0 now than EverQuest was to to 1.0. Fucking old. Hello, Mila. I like her set though. This is don't you get to set for the tanks for the doing the tutorial for the new players? Oh, it's you, Harlequin. It's been a while. What brings you here today? Jenlins is we're just gonna rat him out. Sure, why not? Jenlins is worried about you. He is? Gods, was I being that obvious? Forgive me. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. It's kind of Jenlins to worry about me. You see, it's Aldous. He's returned to Ul'dah. He's been pardoned. I don't know why I pronounce it that way. So he has every right to be here. Hollow Novice, thank you. Yeah, that's it. But it's just, I just don't understand what's going through his mind. Oh, if it isn't the very woman I've been longing to see. Me? Harley? No, it's this jackass with his grippers out. Greetings, Harlequin. You look well for someone who's been raising hells the world over. Thanks. I see my attire intrigues you. Yeah, you're a samurai now, I guess. When I took my leave after the Ul Cup, I believe I said something to the effect of still having much to learn. That's what I've been doing. Learning. I thought it was Hancock. That would have been great if it was Hancock. Just those glasses, that hair. Would have been fantastic. I mean, they are playing the song there. I remembered the elderly samurai who was making short work of our gladiators, and so I decided to journey to the Far East and train in his style. You never cared for convention or tradition. Is it any wonder we're confused to see you actually look the part? Wow. I suppose you're right. But you have to admit, Mila, I look pretty good in this. I was trying to spot this. This is a lot of gear. Jesus. So, Harlequin, how about you and I have a bout? For old time's sake. Sure, I'll beat your ass. Why not? Hancock with his grippers out. Not in Kugane, but when he's over here in the sands. We're of a kind, you and I. When we see a mighty foe, we can't resist the urge to test ourselves. I'm actually gonna fight him. Now, as much as I fancy a rematch in the Colosseum, we'll have to settle for a humbler venue this time. Let's see. Would you say, Asm, that you remember Aldous and more? How about Scorpion Crossing outside of the gate of the Sultana? There's space there, if not a lot of people to watch our glorious match. Oh, don't you even think about fighting in the city. If you must feed your vanity, I'll attend to as witness. At the very least, I can explain the situation to the brass blades should they appear. Thanks, I appreciate it. And there you have it, Harlequin. I'll see you at Scorpion Crossing. High five, thank you. High five. Jesus, that's a lot of spam. S rank in the Tempest. Bye, bitches! I need my S rank, sorry. Aldous can wait. Oh, thank you. Where is he? Is he in that terrible spot? Wait, that no, he's okay. He's not down there at least. That's something. There he is. Where am I for S ranks for Shadowbringers? I fell behind. I never actually did much of them, so I am just perpetually behind. 8,300 A rank, so I'm getting there. Just, 1,663 to go for 10,000 A ranks. I still need to do hunt trains in Shadowbringers because I'm 1,258 off of that. Right, this will be 432, so still a ways away, unfortunately. Shadowbringer, I know, but I still need to do them. It's only like 12 a day, too, so I can't even do them a bunch. Do any other servers do Shadowbringers, or is it just Behemoth because we got Sweaty Hunters? You think they do? Okay. I'm not going to do them. I think the link shells that I'm in are decidedly not having a lot of people relay. You're a sweaty hunter, he says, dying of heat. It's actually 18 degrees today. It's nice. I think there's an evening train too. Yeah, so I could do 2 a day. So I could technically do 24. The day one is at an unfortunate time for me. Usually when I'm cooking dinner. So no, I'm talking about S ranks. I'm not even talking about trains, just S ranks. I don't even know when. I haven't been getting. I usually get ARR ones, and that's it. I haven't been getting really a lot of the Shadowbringers or Endwalker ones at all. Must be nice. It is. It's gonna be 28 tomorrow, though. With a lot of humidity. I mean, to be fair, Max, I don't think we can compare. It doesn't matter if it's 28 or 38 for me. It's still the same. Considering the heat I come from. I will not name drop because I need to hoard those hunts. Absolutely valid. Get your credit. But I am working my way towards these S ranks. I still need 1,528 S ranks total for that. But I figure by 8.1 I should be done with all these things, because was I done by 7.1 with Dawn Trail? I think I was, right? 7.1, 7.2, no, 7.1 for sure. Where I got my 1000. So I'll just do it again with 8.0 and get all my S ranks, the 1000 S ranks done before that. I think this Fatika was already dead by the time I even got in the zone. Jeez. That's unfortunate. Let's see, before a giant AC unit, you think I can get one of the window units, Max? One thing I will say, because I used to have one of those in Arizona, is that they can worsen humidity levels, so you pretty much have to run it. Because I think the smaller units tend to use... obviously it depends on the model that you get. They do run, obviously, off of moisture themselves. You're at 42S ranks? Nice. You're almost there to the achievements. Getting there. And also, I mean, I haven't kept the loop open because, God, imagine keeping the loop open. Oh, we're going. For the 950 to go, you can do it, Don. Easily by 8.0. This is beginning to be a gunbreaker and getting down to almost no HP. Listen, sometimes you just gotta break guns. Please let there be a follow-up. I would like this for my credit. Nope. No go. Thank you. Alright. Scorpion Crossing and Hammerlea. So that's Western. Paladin Quest, there it is. Alright, so we're gonna have a duel with some dude who hasn't been a part of the story since, what, ARR? I'm sure it'll be fine. Now that he's a samurai. I've been looking forward to this. Come, my friend, let's begin. Alright. Catch these hands, fool. Man, Mila looks very angry. Oh no, he's gonna try and do the thing. He's gonna run past me with one swipe and kill me. Oh no, why am I glowing? Impossible. Oh, this is what he's seeing? How? How did you become so strong? I found something worth protecting. I found something I couldn't bear to lose. I like this. We very rarely get to see our warrior of light like this, right? Obviously on occasion whenever there's like a huge cutscene, and especially with Shadowbringers and the little circle that we do. The thing with protecting the bear, the boobs match the eyes. They do. They're even both reflecting the same light. I see mine like that all the time. Look, listen. With my stupid donut earring. You journeyed to another world and found something you wish to protect? More of me! Oh no, we defeated him without even drawing our swords. Aldous, what's the meaning of this? There's no point. As I am, I don't stand a chance against Harlequin. Why are they giving him this dramatic music? He's sad, sure, but this music has big impact in the rest of the game. You would admit defeat before you've even fought? It's unseemly, aye, but because of my training, I've come to know Mila. Come to know the power of resolve and the difference it makes. Forgive me, I need a moment alone. You destroyed him again? With just our aura, apparently. I just healed Mount Ordeals, normal, but still no Reser, and then the other healer died. Oh no! This isn't the Aldous I know. He's never once backed down from a fight. I don't doubt that you've grown stronger since last we met. Perceptions. She can't see it. But so has Aldous. That's why he challenged you, to put his training to the proof. Yet, by that self-same training, he could see that he was no match for you. I don't know what to say. Well, there's no use pondering things here. Let's return to the guild. Because of the wind, Finny, that's the funniest shit ever. Like, I feel bad. We tend to have spiders on occasion, not every time, but rarely, at least once a year or so, on our driver's side mirrors, and they create their webs there. And I'm like, I don't really notice because I don't look at my driver's side mirror until I have to look at it to drive. And then I just took homeboy on a drive to a Costco. They're still in there, but that had to be the journey for them. Had to hardcast res them as someone else also died. They're dropping. Good job, the Stony. The song is for the ridiculous amount of X tension between Aldous and Mila. It's true. They do be after each other constantly. Where's this quest at? I'm guessing it's gonna be. It's right there by the Gladiators Guild, of course. Nope, wrong button. Did they keep and eat the mosquitoes at bay? No, 100%. Mosquitoes had it coming. We had wiped if I had not been on White Mage. Yeah. I mean, it's not ordeals, right? You can catch people off guard with what they gotta do. Wait, is this really the end of the quest here? Okay. Aldous hasn't returned. I wouldn't be surprised if he's left Old Dog again. It wouldn't be the first time he disappeared as quickly as he's arrived. Don't blame yourself. The problem is Aldous' and Aldous' alone. It's up to him to resolve it, however long that may take. At any rate, don't feel compelled to linger on his account. I'm sure you have much demands on your time. Come and visit again when you have the chance. Nod. Sorry for taking off like that. Well, he gave up being a samurai just like that? We made him tap out of an entire class? Truth be told, I'm ashamed to show my face, but there's something I needed to tell you. After I left, I thought long and hard on your words, on that which you said made you strong. It led me to ask myself, what is it that I wish to protect? And you found your answer. Oh. Aye, I did. Fool that I am, it took me a long time, but I finally realized that it was always close by. Aldous. Mila, this is embarrassing for me to say, but that which is dearest to me, that I cannot bear to lose. What's the gag here? Is the Gladiators Guild. Yep, knew it. Couldn't commit to it. Cowards. What? The old guild master, he was a father. He was as a father to me, and this place is as a home. No matter where my path may lead, the guild will always welcome me with open arms. I realize that now. This is this is the paladin class quest for Shadowbringers, Franco. Every class got one once you did the role quests, and this is the paladin one. No matter where my path may lead, the guild will always welcome me with open arms. I realize that now. Aldous, you. So, if I'm to protect the guild, it means, well, you know. It means I have to be at the guild. So from today, I'm giving up the itinerant life. After all these years coming and going as you please, sending nary a word, you think you can just stay here? You've got a lot of nerve. Why, Mila, if I didn't know better, I'd say you were worried about me. Shut your mouth. If you wish to stay, then do as you like. That's what you're good at. Wow, damn. Ah, there's the grimace I know and love. There truly is no place like home. Come down, Mila. But just aside, Harlequin, because of you, I finally realized what's important to me. For that, I give you my thanks. From here on, I'll watch over the guild while I continue honing my skills. With his tits out, by the way. Who knows? If I work hard, I might even become the first sword one day. Not on your life. No one would entrust the guild to a selfish bastard such as you. And skills or no, you're starting from the bottom like the rest. Aye, whatever you say. Why is he oiled up? That's just how Thailanders are. Oiled up and ready to go, Max. It was good seeing you, my friend. Do come and visit again. From now on, you know where to find me. Nod. The secret wrestling ring? Yeah. He gets oiled up by other gladiators before he makes any appearance, Max. Hey, like a knight in shining armor 4. So that does give you achievement points and a title, right? Is this where you get your title from, Asm? Sunforge? I think. Man, I wouldn't even know where to look. Character? Oh, I didn't claim this? When did I get this? Mastering War 3. That is a crown from... That sure is a look. Sunforge was Dawn Trail MSQ. Gotcha. Alrighty. I'm completely distracted by the leather texture of that shirt. Don't worry about it. Jeez. Where is it? Nope. It's somewhere around here. I think. Disciples of War, maybe? I mean, it's somewhere. I don't even know what title I just got, but I got a title. I get a title of... Oh, Bulwark Between Worlds. Gotcha. So that's it. Get Bulletproof for... Right, so it's under jobs and roll quests. Alright, so next would be, so I'm just going down the list. I guess it'd be Dark Knight. Where's it? Do I even have Dark Knight? Again, this tells you how long it's been since I've played this class. Harley, please put your butt back on. Thank you. Imagine reading chat. You nerd. Well, let's see. Listen. Let's see. It is for our Mila. Listen. He was presenting. There you go, Max. Please enjoy. Also, Ray, please enjoy the leather. I think that's a kind of cloth. That's not leather, unless you mean this leather over here on his. That sure is. You know what? We don't talk about the pasty skin leather. Every time solo switches to that's not warrior has butt ass naked. Alright, let's see. Let's prove Brady wrong. Looks like a gunbreaker. Brady, if you had said this a couple days ago, you would have been right because I only just got the relic. you were off by a day. By the way, look at this relic for gunbreaker, by the way. Absolutely stunning. You've been had, listen, a couple of days, Brady. But this relic right here, it's not just a color. This thing would look good in any color. Time age ready? Yoshipi just patched in the most recent achievements button. It's true. He's looking out for us. Pretend I said that. Fucking Brady, he's so right. Jesus. I mean, you're not wrong. I do mostly play warrior. Right, so we gotta go to Dark Knight and fucking, I'm assuming Dark Knight, it's gonna be in thing, right? In Ishgard. Wait for the gunblade. That's just a pair of scissors with 2 blades and 1 trigger. What's this quest? Sleepless in Ishgard. What the hell is Sleepless in Ishgard? I mean, there goes that quest. Is it Giant Aura Man takes care of child whose mother is the worst mother in Eorzea, which is saying something because there's a lot of bad mothers in this game. When together, they're just a giant pair of scissors. Why is a pair of scissors called a pair of scissors, but then half of that is called a scissor half, which is, what is a scissor? You should ask Meredith Stout what that is, Brady. She showed me last night in Cyberpunk. Freaking Meredith. Yeah, it is real. And Sid Rogru. What's up, Sid? All 4 of you. Did you finish the Dawn Trail role quest? No, I need to do those as well, Ray. I finished the tank one, was it? I finished one of them. No, I finished the melee one because I wanted to dye my ninja gear. And the ninja gear is fantastic. So I got that done. But no, I was still working on the tanks, I think. Alright, our closure. Then Sleepless is likely that. The tank quest, gotcha. Thank you. Ah, Harlequin, it so happens I have a letter for you. But before we talk about that, mind telling me what you've been getting yourself into lately? You and your scions, I mean. I've an inkling, perhaps. I went and saved another world as it happens. I had to go and kill a whole host of sin eaters. Hey, I saved another world. Come again? Reflections of the Source? Parallel worlds? Sin eaters? What in the 7 hells are you on about? Something tells me this is only going to make any kind of sense if you walk me through it from the beginning, step by step. It was a good story. I like them. Why does he have those? Do you think if he takes off his armor that the red X's stay over his nipples anyway? Right then. So, to sum up, you were swept up into yet another realm-shaking conflict, were you? Don't worry about it. Listen, for decency's sake, yes. I mean, he is escorting that child around. And we know that, like much like Twitch, nipples are illegal. Well, of course you were. You have an insatiable hunger for it, don't you? And even when you bite off more than you can chew, you refuse to let go. Hmm? What? As if you didn't know. Hells, from the moment I laid eyes on you, I suspected you were a particular blend of impulsive and stubborn. It takes a special kind of bastard to become a dark knight, much less a warrior of light, don't you think? You traveled into a doomed world and pledged your sword to a futile cause. You fought and you fought and you fought, and in the end, you won the day. Technically. Though I know it wasn't without loss, without sacrifice. Victories like that are always bought with blood. But you and your comrades paid that price all the same. That faraway land and her people live on because you all were willing to fight to the bitter end. Because you were too stubborn to die. Some of them tried though. And because of love, I'm sure. Being grim and dark will only get you so far, don't you remember? It's like the Moogles. Like Sir Ompagne himself said, the flame in the abyss, the love you bear for the ones you hold most dear. That is a source of true strength. Harlequin could have never made it this far if her heart wasn't filled to the brim with love. And so many cocaine, so many drugs, all those pots she consumed. Is this a roundabout way of asking me about my heart's desires? I'd sooner pose that question to Sid. Grimdark, the Grimdark for far future of 40k. The one and only. Let's not and say we did, eh? I'm sure that Thancred fellow you mentioned would provide a far more meaningful and interesting response. Having to look after the reincarnation of his surrogate daughter is certainly, though I suppose on some level I can relate. Oh, that face. What? I've not once thought of you as my father. Well, no, I mean, we're not even the same race, so of course no one would ever Oh, Sid. Ever look at us and assume. What? If you want to put a label on it, then what would you prefer? Master and disciple? Manservant and noblewoman? Sid. How about Chocobo's Damn, okay. How about Chocobo's arse and whatever you damn well like? Gods, you can be daft sometimes. Oh, she's fucking gone. Hey! What did I tell you about calling me that? Oh, she calls him the Chocobo's arse often? I mean, children, am I right? Best we give her a moment to cool her head. For now, let's talk about that letter I mentioned earlier. Look, Sid's still working through things. It's addressed to you, but who penned it I cannot say. It was delivered to me by a young woman of the Broom. Lunny, I believe her name was. Said she'd seen us with you out and about in Ishgard before and reckoned that if she left it with us, you'd eventually be around to pick it up. Before you ask, no, I have not taken a peek, so its contents remain a complete and utter mystery to me. As for the sender, you'll have to pester Lunny at the Holy Stables if you want to know more. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an angry girl to mollify. The whole time she knows him? Yeah. I mean, not far off the mark. Alright, unsigned letter. Within the sealed envelope is a paper, which you unfold to find the message written in a strangely familiar scrawl. Harlequin D. Ranged. You'll forgive me for the sudden correspondence and the secrecy. You helped me in a way, once upon a time. It's past time I said as much, and so here we are. Feels like a lifetime ago, come to think of it. You've been through quite a lot since then, accomplished incredible things. I'd like to think that in some way I was a part of your journey. Far from the best, no doubt, but for me and my own journey, I think it's safe to say that you've been well. There's no suitable words to describe it, really. I've done things, made decisions. Looking back, I can't help but feel more than a little foolish. But such is life, and we have to seize what few opportunities we have for closure. Even if it is through the written word and not face to face. Is this just what's his face inside of me? Is it Trader Woman from the Heaven's Request? No, it's gonna be what's his face from that other Dark Knight quest line. We penned it to ourselves. So wherever you are, I hope you're happy, still fighting, still adventuring, still doing what you love. Be well. The letter bears no signature or any obvious clues as to the author's identity. Perhaps Looney can shed light on this mystery. That's from when they poisoned you, I'm pretty sure. Wow, hasn't spoiled the second quest line for me today. What's next, Asm? That's 2 quest lines. Gosh. Who the fuck is Looney? Where's she at? You did that quest years and years ago? I did. Oh god. No, go away. Dawn Trail tank roll quest. It says Stables, which is the Machinist Guild, right? Oh, they're over there. Alright, Lunny, what you got for me? It's you, it's really you, Harlequin Deranged, my hero. Honestly, I never thought I'd get to see you again, much less speak with you. Oh, I'm sorry. You probably don't remember me at all, do you? I'm not surprised. All in a day's work, I suppose, saving silly little fools like me. And it was so long ago when you rescued me from those temple knights who were trying to take me away from my grandmother. I still remember it like it was yesterday, though. You swinging that great big sword of yours, bellowing all kinds of terrible threats and sending them running. I have no memory of this. I'm sure some might say you overdid it, but thanks to you, my grandmother and I never heard from that lot again. And ever since Sir Amaric and his allies came into power, we've had a lot less of that trouble all over. But let me guess, you didn't come all this way just to see me, did you? The letter, leaving everyone at a loss to who could have penned it. The letter, huh? I thought so. It wasn't me who wrote it, I can tell you that much. I got it from a knight I befriended after tending to his chocobo a couple of times. Sir Pat. He said it was to be delivered to the hero of the Scions, a peerless warrior with 1,000 victories to her name. After he described her features in detail, it all fell into place. And since I was certain you'd eventually pay a visit to your friends, I offered to take it to them. Anyway, he's the one you need to talk to if you're after the sender. Maybe check the congregation? I mean, that's where knights congregate, I presume? It's true. I never noticed there are actually chocobos down there. Training. Sir Patron, Knight of Good Tequila. Oh, sorry, Sir Patron, the boss. Alright, so let's see who this dude is. Whom sent us this letter. Nope, wrong way. I should have just taken the crystal. I was like, I can get there in one sprint session and then... Nope. Oh, it's Yuffie Leonhardt. Love that Kingdom Hearts character. I received a report of the incident near... Son of a bitch! This is the wrong quest! I don't want to read the quest Camp Dragonhead, two of our own sleeping on duty by the Fury. Had you reached them even a moment later, this day would have been much darker. Although it pains me to say it, those two shall be punished as befits the magnitude of their negligence. If I may, I don't believe the blame rests entirely on their shoulders. The cradle of the sleepless was used against them, I'm certain. Ah, yes. You said it possessed a power. This is the Dawn Trail tank roll quest. Read like you mean it, sir. My emergency. Sorry. Ah, yes. You said it possessed the power to lull others into a deep sleep. I admit that would explain these exceptional circumstances. Regardless, they were still bested by their enemy, and their charge was almost killed as a result. Punishment is the only recourse. I see. A harsh stance, maybe, but I can respect that you don't treat your duty lightly. Ishgardians being zealous? Well, if you learn anything else of Leo Fine's plots, please let us know at once. Even though we didn't find her, I'm glad we were able to save those soldiers. Thank you for coming to us. Nay, 'tis the Temple Knights who owe you thanks. We shall continue our search, and rest assured you shall be the first to know of any developments. Harlequin, there's more I would tell you about this cradle. Things I should have told you sooner. Join me over there and I'll do my best to fix that mistake. Okay. Fucking baited by Dawn Trail. Dawn Trail too hard. The quests sneak up on you and snatch you when you're not expecting it. Curler train in 45 minutes? Ah, I'll be washing my hair. Unfortunate. Thank you for the biddies, puppy. Hey, it's Sir Pat. You. How may I be of service to you, Mistress Deranged? This letter. You write this? The letter. Oh, what a relief it is to see that it arrived unmolested. It was entrusted to me by Aurella of Ralgar's Reach. After the battle at the Gimlet Dark, I spent a few nights there, you see. Yay, okay. I can only assume that whoever sent it to the Reach had heard tell of the battle between you and Lord Xenos, and how you had been brought to the barber. However, by the time it arrived, you had long since been spirited away to Ishgard. Had Lenny not recognized you from my stories, I do not know how I might have seen it into your hand. Someone says Xenos. Someone literally said Xenos. If you seek the author, mayhap you should pay a visit to the Reach. I know only what I told you, but surely Aurella can tell you more. May the Fury watch over and keep you, friend. Someone literally said Xenos. No, I'm also going to turn that in. Fuck that. Get out of here, Dawn Trail. My body is a machine that turns an unmolested item into the same unmolested item because I respect objects too. Hola, Kamiko. Alright, we're going to wrap it up there, friends. Again, thank you for hanging out. Psyche will be back in tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern. Go check out Psyche. Bestie Psyche. If she hasn't perished under the heat, she'll be around. I'll be back in 3 hours for Cyberpunk 2077 first time playthrough. We're working on, I believe we're going to work on Takemura's quest line. The reason why I'm leaving so fast is we have to raid Max now before he kills off another Pokemon. Since he already killed me off. But yeah, Max is streaming some Pokemon Heart and Gold Nuzlocke. If you like Nuzlocke runs, Max is doing that now. And yeah, I'll be back in 3 hours. I'm gonna go eat some dinner. Maybe go for a walk. And yeah. Have a good evening. Have a good afternoon. Let's sign off on YouTube. Bye, YouTube.